Right, good morning. Okay, so I've got a bit of a task for you to do today. What you're looking at is a level 6 piece of writing, and it's a persuasive text. It's a letter, and as you know, on Thursday you will be writing a persuasive letter to persuade the almighty Zeus that your city-state is the best, or the one that's worthy of his royal, godly acknowledgement. Now, this letter is not a letter anything to do with ancient Greece. It actually links to another topic that we did right at the beginning of the year, which is World War II. Now, simply, you will find a copy of this on Google Classroom. I've uploaded a copy of this, so you can have a look at it and you can, go back and forwards and read it. But all I want you to do today, there are two things. I want you to begin to build up a bank of some of the level 6 sentence starters, connectives, things that you think are just really good practice when it comes to writing. And I'm going to give you an example of the types of things that you could jot down in your literacy book. Okay? So there's some amazing vocabulary in this piece of work, which you could magpie. And today is really just about magpieing. So let me just get my highlighter. We've got the opening paragraph, which says, "Dear Mrs. Gibbons, the danger that the current circumstances of war present towards children is overwhelming." And I'm going to highlight overwhelming. And notice it's got an example of a semicolon, high level punctuation, which is a starter for making this a level 6 piece of work. We've got a connective here, therefore, which is a good connective to use, showing off that you've got, that you can use connectives like therefore. And then we move into the next paragraph. So let's just scroll down. Let's have a look at some things that we can magpie. Host families have been carefully selected throughout the more rural areas of Britain, primarily Devon, Cornwall and parts of Wales. They offer wonderful opportunities and experiences for in spite of the fact. So look, a really good phrase that you can magpie there. In spite of the fact, the war still seemed far away. Now, in spite of the fact is a phrase we haven't really looked at. So what I would like you to do is maybe in your group is to have a think about what's the job of this connective phrase in spite of? And can you use it? Can you magpie that? And can you use it in maybe when you talk about Athens and Sparta? Okay, they would be taken to the countryside, which was regarded as a haven. Another good piece of vocabulary. Could you get that in? Could you use that in your letter on Thursday? Away from the raging war that thrived in the cities. Now, what we can do is we can move down and we can look at some other connective phrases. Look at this. We've got as well as, and we've got the result of this could be. Okay, there's another phrase at the bottom here, which is with regard to air raids. Great phrases that you could use, and at the bottom, look at this, you've got, could you live with yourself if your children were killed? A hypothetical question. Okay, so what you're going to do on your own or in a group or working in pairs is you are going to magpie and form a bank of words in your literacy book that will help you when it comes to writing your letter to Zeus. Now, when you've done that, I don't want you to come and see me. What I want you to do is I want you to see if you can apply the skills that you've learned today and have a go at writing a quick draft of a letter that you could improve on Thursday. So that's two things: magpieing first, bit of discussion about those phrases, and then what I want you to do is see if you can apply those skills and have a go at writing a bit of a draft. Okay, good luck, and at the very end of the lesson maybe you can come in and share that with the rest of the class.